Currently, we are engaged in two wars. So we have the Russian-Ukraine deal, but we're also at war on the fossil fuel industry. I propose that if we end that war, it can bring a quick end to the war with Russia. Now, a positive note on the war with Russia currently, the fact that it's lasted over a year. One is we've learned how out of date the military technology is for Russia. And we have also, this is the return on investment. We have so downgraded their military machine. I mean, it's pretty incredible, great for us and the world. But the longer this goes, the greater chance we have of China getting involved and leading to World War III. We have to stop this. And crude oil may be the answer. Now, if you notice from Russia's recent history, every time they go after one of their neighbors, it's when crude oil prices are high. So when they invaded Georgia back in 2008, crude oil prices were over $100 a barrel. When they annexed Crimea in 2014, again, prices over $100 a barrel. And the same when they invaded Ukraine last year. So oil is so important to Putin and the Russians. It is their primary source of revenue, how they fund this war machine. So if we want to end this thing, end their dependency on the oil. Now, currently, oil prices are around $80 a barrel, which is amazing to me. I don't know how that's even possible. And Putin wants oil prices to go as high as they can. That's his bank. Now, they're still making about $300 billion a year. At $80 a barrel. So that's enough to fund this crazy war with Ukraine. But we have to end this thing. What made me think about this was I read an economist article recently. He proposed that by increasing oil production and fossil fuels by 25%, that could possibly bring crude oil prices down to $50 a barrel. That would literally leave Vladimir Putin in the cold. This would cut off the funding for his war machine. It would force him to the negotiating table, give him a few acres, and let his Navy stay in Crimea. Done. And we're all safe from World War III, at least for now. And think about the positives for us. Gas prices at the pump would come way down. Our electricity bills would be dramatically less. The sad news, though, it's probably not going to happen. Because we're governed by Joe Biden, Democrats, the bureaucrats, the elitists in Washington, D.C. They're not going to stop their war on the fossil fuel industry. They are not. They've said how many times? Every day, climate change policy is the most important thing we do, which means they are willing to sacrifice your sons and daughters again on some foreign battlefield rather than to give up their elitist ideas about saving the planet. And they would even use that down the road. They say, yeah, we hate that we're losing your sons and daughters, but hey, we're saving the planet. Your vote does matter, friends. If you're looking for a one-issue deal, this would be it. If people are for keeping the war on fossil fuels, they should be voted out.